What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather... Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling a true red mane, but no one is without their shortcomings. She has a hard road ahead. Perhaps our concerns are but two sides of the same... Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tentamicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better. Righteous Tarnished, you have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly, unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all.
Intriguing. What remains there to be said? Do you presume us allies even now? Though Miquella's spell is newly broken, I must uphold his covenant Miquella shall, and in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Messmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning. Think not to hinder me upon my path. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this? Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. Freya possesses a youth I no longer have. This knowledge will surely stoke the fears. Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can...
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the... From Sir Ansbach? What on earth could it... Yes. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end. But which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren. But war has always suited, and certainly far more than any honorable, endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the Great Lion. Thank you. Now give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell her to face your bow would be fine enough. Brave warrior. Perhaps next time, we too.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help. I should have expected as much from Freya. Some paralyzing fear. True dis... That's Freya through and through. That's Freya through and through.
Oh, hello. But while my devotion to kindly Mikula remains by my troth, I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving. Those unfit to bask in... I should have thought of this earlier. Right. It's time to begin those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Mikula's side. The horn scent. On one hand, he trusts Mikula the Kind to bring salvation to his... With the enchantment lifted, his vengeful passions may once again ignite. But surely he'd be mindful of kind... On the other hand, the horn scent does... Perhaps your concerns are well-founded after all. Allow me some time to mull it over. Allow me some time to mull it over.
blaze of Mesmer's flame. My blade I wield! Not suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light. No, Mother, forgive me. Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent shorn of light? A curse upon me. Accursed Mesmer. My clan's suffering. Their pain. All that they felt. Do you understand now? Your ugliness. Ah! We meet again, I see. Comrade in arms, upon his end. Did you see Mesmer's was sublime? A very tangle of... To think he dared call us savages. When... To say the least. I am yet unquenched remains my thirst. The death of Mesmer was merely the start. Now comes the Piper to collect from Marika. Her offspring. And all in vengeance for the flames. My blade I wield, and I wish not to be by him redeemed. If Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, demanding blessed vengeance, and I wish not to be by him redeemed. If Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, and I wish not to be by him redeemed.
Ah, there you are. It took me long enough, I know. But I've made my decision. I'm going to leave the Hornsent to his own devices. With his grudge against Sir Messmer settled, his blade is bent by madness. Wherever he goes, he won't last long. I needn't bother with him. Unruly emotions only lead to misfortune. All the more reason we need someone like Miquella the Kind. I know I shouldn't let myself, but I suppose it's only natural to feel the weight of one's deeds at times like these. There's plenty left to be done, and I will see to it. Who else, I wonder? I don't enjoy casting suspicion on anyone I've called a comrade, but it's a small sacrifice in the grand scheme of things. We must eradicate all doubt. Who else? I wonder. I don't enjoy casting suspicion on anyone I've called a comrade, but it's a small sacrifice in the grand...